People of Interest is made possible thanks to the generosity of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Bill and Melinda Gates are also pretty generous in bed if anyone out there is feeling adventurous. Wink, wink.
As the United States tries to get the economy moving again, competition for jobs has been as cutthroat as ever. Potential applicants are pulling out all the stops to distinguish themselves from the pack, from turning their resumes into interactive movies to publicity stunts. My next guest, employment guru Rob Hunston, has a different idea to help you land your dream job. Instead of distinguishing yourself from the pack as a superior worker, he advocates sabotaging everyone else vying for the position by making them look incompetent or much worse. His new book, Demoralizing and Destroying Everyone Who May Possibly Be Competing for the Job of Your Dreams, is set to hit bookshelves next week and help you eliminate the competition for the job you want. Rob Hunston, welcome.
Thank you for having me, Ron.
Now,
Let me stop you right there. I called you Ron. In fact, your name is Ryan.
It's correct.
Lesson 1. Get people's names wrong.
Now, well, how will that help the potential job employer? Not give away all of your secrets.
Oh, well, make no mistake. You're not getting your potential employer's name wrong, but your fellow applicants. If you and I were both applying for the same job, let's say we were sitting in an office together and you introduced yourself to me, you said, "Hello, my name is Ryan." And I later said to you, "Good luck, Ron."
Oh, that's
This would throw you off your game, wouldn't it?
that would indeed.
To get someone's name wrong tells them that they don't matter. They're useless. They're unimportant. They are small.
Conventional wisdom would say, distinguish yourself from the pack, but you're saying to, really extinguish everyone else. Why do you feel that's a better strategy?
Ryan, let me ask you this. When you're walking, when you're using a flight of stairs,
Sure.
is it easier to walk up the stairs or to kick your friend down? That's what I'm saying. Gravity, Ryan. Shit rolls downhill.
That's accurate. So, do you think this is taking away sort of personal responsibility from you, trying to become the best employee that you can be?
Absolutely not, Ryan. I'll tell you why. People who use my strategy become the best at making other people look like the worst. And isn't that what making yourself the best really is? Is making everyone else worse. Think of it like this, Ryan. Wouldn't it be easier if, instead of driving to Grandma's house, you sat in your car and this somehow caused tectonic plates to shift in such a way so that Florida moved to you?
That would be easier. But one must point out that there would be a wake of innocent lives.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Ryan. Fuck everyone.
Now, in some of us, you have your basic strategies, but you also have advanced strategies that some might say borderline on illegality.
Indeed. More than border illegality, Ryan. You mean breaking and entering?
Yes, specifically finding all of the other applicants' names and addresses through social engineering and then showing
Identity theft.
Yes.
Well, identity theft has long been a tool used by criminals to spend money that they've never earned, you see. It's like it's like theft, but it cuts out the middleman. So instead of stealing money, you simply use someone else's.
Right.
This is the same idea. Instead of through action destroying someone's reputation, you take their reputation and fuck it up yourself.
Now, you do also break into their houses during this process. What are you doing there?
You can do any number of things, Ryan. It depends on what exactly you're trying to accomplish. There's of course several different strategies. You can attempt to ruin someone's employability by destroying their credit and destroying all their assets, or you can also destroy that person's psyche. See, one way you can break into someone's house, find their social security number, credit card numbers, all that sort of thing. Buy a shitload of RVs. Don't pay for them, right? Ruin that person's credit. Now they look like a bum. You gonna hire a bum?
No.
I don't think so, Ryan. You can also do this. Haunt that house. Ryan, I have lived in people's houses for weeks on end, haunting it. Would you hire someone who believes in ghosts? I don't think so.
No.
There was a woman in England who, for months, had a pack of teenagers living in her attic that didn't know about it. If a pack of teenagers can do it, so can I, and so can you.
Wow, that's inspiring stuff. So how might one go about? Let's say I'm applying for I applied for a job and I got an interview. What are my first steps?
First steps: find out who else is interviewing with you. All right, go to their houses, haunt one of them, destroy one's credit, physically harm another one.
Physically harm? I mean, are you preventing this person from working?
Ryan, have you ever heard of Tiny Harding?
Who paid someone to injure Nancy Kerrigan?
Exactly, Ryan. I call that hardening game. And the strategy I pull off. Especially, I recommend this especially for people who are attempting to labor or blue-collar jobs.
Sure.
Physically harm all the other people in the job pool. A construction foreman isn't going to hire someone whose knee is broken.
That's accurate. Sure. Now, these more intense tactics sometimes require you putting in some money on your part.
Yes, putting a head out on someone.
Yes.
Having them murdered.
It's a bit expensive if you don't have a job or you're being underemployed at the moment. How do you justify that cost?
Well, Ryan, I make it very clear to all of my customers that this is a last-ditch effort. All right? You only want to kill someone if you really don't feel like putting in any other work. I bet you didn't know this, Ryan, but before I was in the position I'm in now, I was the apprentice of another guy.
Really?
He's dead now, Ryan. Because I killed him. Now I'm in his position.
Wow. I mean, you're really climbing the ladder.
I now have all of his money. I live in his house. I sleep with his wife. And his kids call me Dad.
Oh shit.
So this is more than just finding the job of your dreams.
Not only did I kill him, Ryan, I defamed him to his family.
So this is like a full life transformation.
I call it unmaking a person and replacing them with yourself.
Wow, it's just incredible that. I mean, this is a serious time commitment. How do you juggle this with going to doing the job searches, networking? How do you juggle all these things together?
Oh, I abandoned a lot of my responsibilities. I can do that because everyone else looks like shit. People don't care that I abandon responsibilities left and right because you know what? The next guy after me is a sex offender. He's not, but I put him on.
Now, one of the big questions is, sure, you can take out your competition, but how do you get your foot in the door? And
Physically?
I don't know. At the job of your dreams.
You just put it in there, Ryan.
Let's say, I really wanted to work for a certain corporation. How do I get my face in there?
All right. Find out who the CEO is.
Sure.
Follow him home. Figure out his routines.
Okay.
Figure out where his kids sleep. Figure out what he does every day. What does he eat for breakfast? What kind of car does he drive? Does he take a shortcut? Figure all this out. Lay a trap. Pop some of his tires. Have him fly into a ditch. Maybe you save him. Maybe you don't. I'll tell you, Ryan, saving him is a great strategy if all you want is a steady job in the company. But if you want to be the CEO yourself, let him burn. You comfort his friends. Pretty soon you find out who all the stockholders are. You wipe them out one by one. You buy up their stocks. You're the sole stockholder. You're the CEO. You run the company. It's yours. Run it into the ground. Move on to the next one. I do it all the time.
So you were behind Enron.
And Blockbuster. That was the phase where I enjoyed watching parts of movies, then ripping the tape out of the VCR and throwing it into the ocean. I had a houseboat.
My final question is: what's your one solid piece of advice that you can give to all the job seekers out there right now?
Backstab. If anyone says that they're out to help you, that person is a sucker. Take them for all they got. Leave them dead in the ditch. And marry their wife.
Otherwise, Rob Hunson, thank you so much.
Actual support for People of Interest is brought to you by Philly Improv Theater, Philly's home for comedy. In addition to shows every week of the year, PHIT offers classes in improv, sketch, and stand-up. For more information, visit phillyimprovtheater.com.